you don't do this, what this means is you're looking for reasons to eat. Oh, but Dr. V, you don't understand. I had a hard week. Hi guys, my name is Dr. Duc Vuong. I'm the world's #1 bariatric surgeon, author of the best-selling Ultimate Gastric Sleep Success, available on Amazon. This is our final video on the long-term success series that I've been doing for you guys. Today we're going to talk about how you must change after weight loss surgery. Let me ask you this question. Why did you have weight loss surgery? Let's see who knows the answers. Put your answers in the comment section. Why did you have weight loss surgery? Okay, now a lot of you guys are going to put something really sweet, like I wanted to be around for my kids, I did it for my health, I did it because I couldn't breathe. Those are all great reasons, right? But the only correct answer is this. The only correct answer is this. You wanted your life to change. The reason why you had weight loss surgery is because you wanted your life to change. That's it. Every time you see me ask this question, that's the only right answer. Now, why is this the right answer? Well, imagine if you're thinking about weight loss surgery and you're in for your consultation with your surgeon, and your surgeon says, yeah, I can do weight loss surgery, I can give you a gastric bypass, I can do a sleeve, remove 75% of your stomach, but your life is going to be totally the same afterwards. Would you want that? No, you wouldn't want that. Like, yeah, maybe you'll lose the weight. You'll lose about 60% of your excess weight. Not all of it. If you're 100 pounds overweight, on average, you'll lose 60 pounds. But your life will still suck. Would you sign up for that? I don't think many people would sign up for that, right? So the reality is you want your life to change. You did this because, you wanted some more freedom, some more choices in life, right? Now, here's something I want to teach you real quick. Everybody loves change until it's time for them to change. Give me an amen on that. Everybody loves change. Everybody's like, yeah, Dr. V, I want to change. I want to change. Like, well, bitch, put down that French fry. Oh, hell no. Stop going through fast food. Why are you in the fast food? Well, I'm busy, Dr. Vuong. I don't have time. I don't have time to cook fresh all the time. Don't you know? Hey, listen. You did this because your life needs to change. So you can't think that you're going to have weight loss surgery and still use the same excuses. I'm too busy. I can only afford fast food. Eating healthy is too expensive. That means you're not wanting to change. So what we're going to do is talk about how you need to change. I want to give you 3 amazing tips, okay? So number 1, how you must change. Number 1. Now, I like to do this kind of like Wheel of Fortune. When I was little, I grew up watching Wheel of Fortune. And when they had the final round and that one single winner and he had to pick the letters, and everybody when I was growing up used to pick the same 5 consonants and 1 vowel, right? What were they? R, S, T, L, N, and the letter E, right? So everybody would pick all those. And then finally Wheel of Fortune got smart and said, we're going to give you those 5, R, S, T, L, N, and E. And then we're going to give you 3 more consonants and I think 1 more vowel. And so they made their puzzles a lot harder, right? So I'm going to give you how you must change, right? So I'm not going to talk about journaling, because I've done this in other videos, right? So journaling, meditation. He's going to tell me to meditate. Goal setting. No, girl, pay attention. I'm not. This is my RSTLNE. If you've been watching Dr. V for a long time, I don't need to beat this into you. I'm a big proponent of this. I'm going to give you green smoothies. Those are given. Salads, right? The Dr. V diet. I'm not going to talk about the Dr. V diet tonight. drvdiet.com. drvdiet.com. All right? Okay. So those are my givens for you. So I got to give you 3 new stuff. This 3 new consonants. Okay. So just like Wheel of Fortune, I'm giving you 3 new things tonight. How you must change, okay? The first thing I'm going to tell you, right? How you must change. You must change your skill level, okay? Your skill level. What does that mean, Dr. Vuong? Well, your skill level has to change. Well, I don't. These are my favorites. We always cook with butter. I'm a good baker. I don't know how to cook. I'm a terrible cook. I'm a terrible gardener. No. These are things you've got to change. You got to up your game. All right. You think you're a good cook? You think you're a good cook? Well, learn some real recipes. See, I'm from the South, so everybody. I've realized that whenever people say they're a good cook, that means they know how to use butter, salt, pepper, and cheese. Those are their 4 spices. In Texas, our 4 spices are butter, salt, pepper, and cheese. You know, if it's not good enough, you just put a different type of cheese on top until you get it cheesy enough. Listen, that's not cooking. You got to up your skill. You got to up your game, man. You got to be better, right? If you have trouble dealing with like stress management, dude, you got to take some courses. You got to start figuring that out. You got to change your skill level. Communications is a big one. Oh, Dr. V, like, my marriage is rough, or we don't have any passion on marriage. Dude, that's a communication issue, right? That's a communication issue. My kids drive me crazy. My kids make me stress out. Dude, no. That's a parenting skill. You've got to learn to become a better parent, right? You've got to learn how to talk to your kids. Up your parenting game. These kids just drive me crazy. No, it's because you're impatient. Fucking traffic. First F-bomb. Traffic, traffic drives me nuts. Makes me want to stress eat. No. You have to learn patience, right? You got to change your skill set, right? Dr. V, you don't understand. Like, I'm on a fixed income. I can't afford to eat healthy. I barely have enough money to make it through the month. I sure hope they don't cut out my bills. Dude, this is your income skill level. You got to learn how to increase your income. That means how to, and people sit there and think, well, I'm too old. I don't have time to go back to school. Dude, I didn't say go back to school. I said increase your income. Income means it's coming in. Income, money's coming in. It's not called go back to school skill, right? Income skill. So maybe that it means you need to learn how to write your resume better for a better job. Maybe you need job interviewing skills. Maybe you just need to learn how to provide more value at your current job, and you get that promotion. You get those bigger opportunities. Maybe you do a side hustle, right? Income skills, side hustles, right? Maybe you need to learn how to Uber. Maybe you have a craft or a hobby that you spent hours on in the fucking weekend, knitting shit, making little candles, shit, and bows. Dude, just take that stuff to a fair or list it on Etsy or list it on eBay. It's an income skill. And all that stuff's free. It doesn't cost you anything to list onto Etsy, right? We do the skill. We hold garage sales, quite honestly. Yeah, we go through our stuff and hold garage sales. We buy them at estate sales, resell them at garage sales. That's a whole skill set that you can learn for your income level, right? Because ultimately, you're looking for reasons to eat, right? If you don't do this, what this means is you're looking for reasons to eat. Oh, but Dr. V, you don't understand. I had a hard week. Yeah, my mom got sick. I got to drive to the hospital, and I can't. It's a huge complex. I can't find my way around. Oh my God, who's going to pay for that? I deserve to eat bad. Look at me, world. Look how bad I have it. Shit, no. We all got problems, girl. We all got these problems. Grandmothers die. That's what happens. Sisters get cancer all the time. Kids get hooked on drugs all the time. Cars break down on the side of the road all the time. People get laid off all the time. Companies get bought out all the time. Grandmothers fall and break their hips all the time. This happens to everybody. Listen to me. Pay attention. Someone put this in the comment section. You are not unique. You're not special. Now, you're a special child of God, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to these reasons to eat, you're not special. Everybody's got these problems, girl. You know, I'm unemployed. You know, if you've got a job, you got more money than Dr. V coming in, right? I mean, imagine my girlfriend. When we first started dating, I was director of bariatrics for a 3-hospital system in Albuquerque. I was the business program estate. Now she's just like you. She's dating a bum. She's dating some guy who's unemployed. So these are reasons. You're looking for reasons to eat. You're just not that special when it comes to this, right? So number one, improve your skill level. And you can do that. Now, I'm not going to leave you hanging. Dr. Vuong, how do I do that? Help me out. Well, listen, as broke as you can be, dude, your best friend is YouTube. YouTube it. Don't even Google it. Google will give you all sorts of wrong answers. YouTube it, right? YouTube, how to make money on the internet. YouTube, how to improve my patients. YouTube, how to become a better parent. YouTube, how to find more passion. How to interview for a job. This is all on YouTube now. Everything that you want in this world is on YouTube. I promise you, every skill. How to cook fresh. How to make fresh salads. How to cook quinoa. Dr. Vuong, how the hell do you even spell quinoa, much less cook quinoa? Well, YouTube it, girl. What's wrong with you? Very simple stuff, right? Go, and I've said this before, you become a seeker. A seeker. And what are you seeking? What am I seeking, Dr. Vuong? You gotta seek new skills. That's what you're seeking, right? Where do I start, Dr. Vuong? Well, what's fucked up in your life? Where do I start, Dr. Vuong? What's messed up? What's bugging you? What's really got you up at night? Why can't you fall asleep at night? What are you worried about? I'm worried they're going to, I can't pay my bills. Well, dude, YouTube, how to make money online. YouTube, how to post to Etsy. YouTube, how to sell on YouTube. YouTube, how to sell on YouTube. I'm worried about my mom's got cancer. Well, YouTube that. YouTube, breast cancer statistics. You might or might not want to do that. I don't know. You'd be surprised. The latest, breast cancer treatments. Because when you get more informed and you go to your doctor's appointment, dude, you're less stressed about it. Does that make sense? But start off with what bothers you. And I'm going to tell you, 90% of it comes back to money. Comes back to budget, spending, earning enough. Wasting money on shit that doesn't matter. Most of you guys have cable TV right now. I don't fucking have cable TV. Do you know what I do have? I got the fastest speed internet. So I can do these Facebook Lives. So I can sell you on my books and my online courses and give you great content. And hopefully you'll be like, dude, I can trust him, and maybe I'll check out his books, check out his videos. Right? Does that make sense? But a lot of you guys have the fucking NFL package. Right? Please, come on. So that's a money stuff. A lot of things that you guys worry about come back to money. So if I had to tell you one thing, it would be that. Start there. Improve your income there. If you've ever said eating healthy is too expensive, I can't afford to go to that restaurant. Must be nice to date a surgeon, go to all these fancy restaurants and conventions and conferences. Must be nice. Dude, that's a money issue. You don't make enough money, right? So start with there. Number one, change your skill level. What are you going to change? Your skill level. Number one, change your skill level. Cool? I'll erase this. I'll be right back. All right, let's get down to tip number 2, okay? Now, what are you going to change next? So number one, you're going to change your skill level. Number 2, you're going to change your schedule. What does that mean, Dr. V? Dude, we all have 24 fucking hours in a day. And Dr. Vuong sleeps anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a night. And people and I've written 13 books, and I'm about to write one. I'm almost done with another one, and I've got 2 more in the pipeline, and I've got 5 online courses, and I go to all these conferences, and I did this while being a full-time bariatric surgeon. I wrote 8 books while being a full-time bariatric surgeon, and I got 2 kids, and 2 baby mamas. I gotta juggle shit. Okay, so if I can do it, you can do it. is my point of telling you that. We all have 24 hours in a day. If Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, founder of Amazon, can do it, you can do it. If Elon Musk can do it, you can do it. If Bill Gates can do it, you can do it, right? If Warren Buffett can do it, you can do it. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Now listen, pay attention here. This part's important, and I'm talking right to you. Now, not everybody in this world wants to be a Jeff Bezos. Not everybody wants to be a billionaire. Not everybody even wants to be a multimillionaire, or much less a millionaire. There are too many people on this planet, and this is the vast majority of people on this planet. They just want to be mediocre. They just want to barely get by. They just want to have enough to keep the lights on, go on a road trip a year, make sure their kids are fed, and make sure their kids have 2 new pairs of blue jeans now that school has started. That's most people. And if that's you, that's okay. It's okay to be mediocre. Now, it's not for me. It's not what I want for my kids and my family and my legacy. And chances are, if you're watching Dr. V, you probably don't want to be mediocre either. Dr. Vuong, I just had weight loss surgery. What the hell does this have to do with weight loss surgery? Well, being mediocre in weight loss surgery means you're only going to lose about 60% of your excess weight. By that, I mean, on average, being mediocre on an average weight loss surgery patient, if you are 100 pounds overweight, that's a BMI of 40, on average, you're going to lose about 60 pounds with the sleeve. Well, that's why I had the bypass. I had the big gastric. I went to full-blown surgery. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. First of all, it's called the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, okay? Number 2, the average 5-year weight loss with a Roux-en-Y gastric bypass is about 62 to 65%. It's not 100%. You and your big gastric is not that much better than a sleeve if you want to be mediocre. Now for me and my tribe and my following, dude, I want y'all to be badasses, yo. I want y'all to go for it. Go big time. Don't believe your surgeons when they give you statistics. Well, on average, you're only going to lose 60 pounds. So that means, well, I have more weight to lose, Dr. Vuong, but I have more weight. So doesn't that mean I'll lose more weight? Yes, but the average is the same. So if you're 200 pounds overweight, you're going to lose 120 pounds on average with a sleeve, 130 pounds on average with a bypass. And you're still 70 pounds overweight, which means your BMI is still about 35, 36. You're still obese. That's what it means to be average. And then you'll still be struggling with your bills, shitty relationships, etc. Now, if you don't want to be average, then listen to me. Number 1, change your skill set. Number 2, change your schedule. So what's your schedule? Now what you got to do is look, where am I fucking wasting time, right? We have 24 hours a day. Everybody, all of us, right? So let's say, where am I wasting time? Okay? And what does this mean? This means you got to look at your entire day. And I'm going to give you an entire day, all right? We're going to go through the pains of this. Now, let's say you're gainfully employed. Not everybody is. Some people are. But let's say 9 to 5. 9 to 5, you're at your job. Now, of 9 to 5, how much of that are you really, really fucking working? Not really. Right? And what time do you wake up? Maybe 8. You wake up. Maybe you commute. Maybe you have to get up at 7. You're a busy mom who works. I get it. So you wake up at 7. 8 o'clock. You got to do your kids. Right? 9 to 5. You come home. 5 to 6, you putter. This is you puttering around. 6 to 7, cook dinner. Right? 7 to 8, clean. Dr. V, I'm so busy. 8 to 10, TV, social media. 10 o'clock, bed. Right? Average. Dr. V. Surgeon Dr. V. Okay? 5 a.m. I'm up. Meditate. What are you doing at 5 a.m., Dr. V? Meditate. Goal set. Journal. Okay? Shower. All that sort of stuff. 7. I was in the operating room. Let me make this simple, because some days I operated, some days I saw patients, but roughly 7 to 7 p.m. hospital/OR. And I was working. I led my support groups 3 times a week. My groups had about 50 to 60 people per group. I saw patients, clinic full of patients. I operated. I rounded on my patients twice a day personally. Most surgeons don't even round on their patients. Most surgeons have a PA and or assistant or a nurse practitioner who round on the patients. I saw my patients twice a day while they were in the hospital. And some of my patients who are watching right now would be like, yep, he did. Right? So 7 p.m. So now I go 7 to 9 p.m. I went to a restaurant. Why a restaurant, Doc? Because I didn't waste my time cooking. I worked on my books. On books and content and videos. So you guys don't understand, like I edit down all these videos myself. I post it all myself. If I responded to you on social media, that was me. I do it all myself. Right? 9 to midnight. More work. At home. Emails, content, etc. 12 to 5, sleep. Okay? That was when I was a surgeon. So what does this tell you? Dude, stop wasting your time. Wake up earlier. If you have the ability to wake up earlier, even 30 minutes early, even 30 minutes just so you can meditate, write in your journal, write down your goals, your gratitude journal, that will change your life. Even if you woke up 10 minutes earlier, and made your green smoothies, which take you only 2 minutes to make. But you know how many people are like, I'm too busy in the mornings to have a green smoothie, but I've been stuck on this plateau for 3 months. What can I do, Dr. Vuong? Fucking wake up 5 minutes earlier, make a green smoothie. Quit using that as an excuse. Wake up earlier. Now, your job, you can work. There are some companies now that are doing this model that gives employees a task of things to complete every single day. So if you complete this stuff, you can leave. And it turns out the average workday is only 4 hours. If an employee sits there and completes his task and just does not get distracted and really works on his task, they're out by lunchtime. They work half a day. When it would normally take all the way a full day to do what they did previously. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So really, you're wasting half of your day at work. So I would tell you to be more efficient at work. Dude, get your task done more. Because when you start being efficient and you're getting shit done and you're helping your boss and you're showing up on time and you're doing all this stuff, opportunities will open for you. Maybe not at your current position, but you never know. When you get a referral, when your boss recommends you for promotion, or when you apply for a different job and they call you back for a recommendation, dude, be efficient at work. Get your shit done. Like, provide value. Stop this puttering. When you get home, I gotta take off my shoes, Dr. V. The best feeling in the world, Dr. V, is when I step in the door and pop open my bra. That's the best feeling in the world, is when you let the girls out. Come on. That's the best feeling. I know it feels good. I can only imagine it feels good. But really, that's the best feeling in the world. Watch your words. So eliminate this putter. And besides, most people these days have desk jobs. What do? They sit at work all day long, and they come home and they sit on the couch. Before you know it, like, I better get up, make dinner. Isn't that you guys? All right? Don't do this. This would be a good time for you to go for your walk. Brisk walk around the block. Clear your mind. Do your breathing. Right? You could do some light exercises here. This would be a good time for you to do your side hustle. Work on your craft. Dinner time. Cook faster. Don't take all this time. Or be like me. I just went to restaurants, right? Make your kids clean. Don't you be cleaning. You need to teach them skills. That goes back to the parenting thing, right? And then no more TV. No TV. You got to get your hustle on. You got to get your skills up. You should be YouTubing. This is like side hustle and YouTube time. Dr. Vuong, I have to go sleep at 10. No, you don't. Stay up later. Stay up for an hour, 1 hour, more, 30 minutes more. Work hard, and I promise you, you'll like fall asleep so much easier. Whether you know it or not, the average person is wasting so much time. And we have so many distractions, don't we? We have cable TV, we have video games, we got we got people in our lives, we've got social media now. You got to eliminate all that stuff. I'm going to tell you an honest truth. For the last 10 years, I wasn't very interesting. Some people still might not think I'm very interesting. You can ask me about a movie, I don't know. Ask me about some Hollywood starlet, I have no clue. Did you hear about that mass shooting? Nope. Did you see what the Cowboys did? I have no clue. I gave it all up. And I used to be into movies and Hollywood stuff and sports. I knew every basketball team, baseball. And I don't even fucking like baseball. Baseball team. I definitely knew a lot of football stuff. Nope. Gave it all up. Because I wanted my life to change. I wanted my life to change. And I knew if I wanted my life to change, then I had to change. I had to change how I was spending my time. Okay? I'll be right back with your last tip. Last one, change your circle of influence. Now, in the past, I used to say, your circle of friends. Because there's a saying that says you become the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. By that, they've done studies on this, right? So if your best friend, if the 5 people, the average of them, if they didn't go to college, chances are you didn't go to college. If they average about $50,000 a year, you're going to make roughly $50,000 a year. If they've been divorced, chances are you're heading towards a divorce. They've actually studied that. So you're the average of your 5 closest friends. Now, so obesity, I'm going to tell you, obesity, and not everyone's going to like this, but it's true. Obesity is primarily, everyone say primarily, environmental. Environment. It is, I don't care what your fucking genetics are, what medical issues you have, what you have no thyroid, you have a slow metabolism, your dad is abusive, your mom stresses you out, your grandmother forced pie in your mouth. I don't care what it is. If the food is not there, we would not be obese. Give me an amen on that. It does not matter how slow your metabolism is. If you were in a refugee camp like Dr. V was when I was little, if I was in a refugee camp for 6 months, we were all skinny because there was no food. Okay? That's true in nature. That is true in all of God's great green earth and creatures. We are not special. If there's no food, we wouldn't be obese. And as I've said before, why we make the food choices we make, that's a different issue. But the only cause to obesity is food. Don't ever forget that. The only cause of obesity is food. Now, once you eat it, what your body does with it, that's a different conversation. But you still put that fucking food in your mouth. You still chose that jelly donut. You still chose to snack at night. You still chose to eat, more cheese on top. Right? You still make these choices. And even if you have made good choices, Dr. Vuong, I have a lot of money. I can eat whatever I want. Yeah, but you still eating too much of good stuff will still get you fat. Too much of good foods will still get you fat, right? You have to figure out what your body needs. So obesity is a primarily environmental issue. So much so, we have a term called an obesogenic environment. That's what we live in now. Okay, we have an obesogenic environment. That means our environment is making us obese. It's taking our genes and triggering and turning on all those fat genes and turning off all of those high metabolism genes. Our environment is creating this. From the foods we eat, the chemicals that are in the foods, the chemicals that are pesticides that are sprayed, we eat too much of it, too much meat, too much processed foods. And they're too easy. They're everywhere. There's a vending machine in every corner of your office building. There are snack foods everywhere, every aisle. Grocery stores don't even close anymore. Taco Bell's open all night. That's all an obesogenic environment, all right? So stop arguing with me about this. It's food. You're obese because of food, all right? So now to do that, you got to change your circle of influence. Now, chances are, if you're obese, you're not the only obese person in your circle of influence. Yes, you might be the biggest. Yes, I know there's one skinny bitch in your circle. I know there's that one dude, your son can eat whatever he wants, and he's still skinny. For now. Eventually they'll gain weight. Dude, I was a toothpick for the longest time. I am now starting to gain weight, and I have to be conscientious of what I eat now. Right? The skinny Asian has to be conscientious. It doesn't help me to sit there and go, well, I used to could eat anything I want, and I never gained weight, but now I got this pot belly, and I'm just going to keep eating the way I've always eaten. No, you have to do a feedback. All right. Now, what's this have to do with you? So your circle of influence. So your circle of friends and family will change. You're the average of the 5 people. So you're going to this will change like where you eat, how much you eat, how often you eat. We've all been to a restaurant and we see that obese family sitting around a table eating ginormous plates of food, eating 2 or 3 appetizers, eating a lot of main courses, all eating desserts. They're always asking for extra chips at a Mexican restaurant. They have baskets of chips piled up high, and they're all drinking sodas. We've all seen that family. Now, your family, your case might not be that extreme, or you might be like, dude, Dr. Vuong was at dinner with us the other night. Dr. Vuong's been to dinner with us. But my point is, all of this has to change. Where you eat, how often you eat, how much you eat, what you eat, who you eat with, that all has to change. You have to change your circle of influence, all right? So then this means you have to change who you take advice from. Where are you getting your advice? You understand that when your mother says, well, you know, we've always been big boned. That's advice. That's subconscious advice, right? When your grandmother says, well, baby, if you just put a little extra butter here between the sheets of pastry, it really makes it nice and moist and gets the nice brown coating. Like, grandma, that's advice. You're taking cooking advice from your grandmother, who's like cute, but she's overweight. She's diabetic. She's fucking Paula Deen in a different outfit, right? So this means who you're taking advice from. Who are you listening to? Who's got their bug in your ear? Hey, let's go to the all-you-can-eat buffet. Hey, you've earned it. Hey, it's been such a hard week. Let's go here. You deserve it. You've been so good for so long on this diet. Listen, after you've had your weight loss surgery, you must change your circle of influence. Okay? Now, why is it a circle of influence? Because now you have a circle of influence online. Dude, online. And not just your friends and family. Sometimes it's total strangers. Most of you guys, unless you're one of my patients, You're a stranger to me. Unless you came to a conference and hugged me or messaged me, or you're in my Sleeve Academy, or you're in my network marketing team. Like, you're a stranger to me. I don't know you. But yet sometimes people will post shit or make a comment on my post, and it upsets me. They'll say something mean. They'll make assumptions, about me. And it bugs me. And I sit there and go, why the fuck am I letting this bug me? I don't even know this person. And this person's probably obese. And they're on my Facebook page asking me for advice. Why am I even bothered by their comment, right? That's what I mean by this circle of influence. We have online influences now, which takes you back to your schedule. What are you doing with your time? Why are we spending so much time giving all our power away to these faceless people on the internet? And it doesn't matter if it's Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. Now you have a new thing called TikTok. I have to start fucking doing TikTok now, right? But Dr. Vuong, you do it? You're on social media all the time? Well, yeah. But the difference is, for me, social media is work. Social media is my business. It's my platform. It's how I reach you guys. It's influence. So, on that note, I would say, you need more DRV content. I mean, if you like me, you might not like me. That's okay. You might not like what I have to say. But why wouldn't you have one of my videos going all the time? Why wouldn't you go to my YouTube channel? So my Dr. V YouTube has 400. You should go look at it now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. 400 free videos. I'll edit this video down and put it on YouTube. And you can just be doing whatever you're doing. Vacuuming, cooking, cleaning. Have your earbuds in and your YouTube channel going on your phone. That's why you need high-speed internet. That's what I did. That's how I did all that stuff during my schedule. I would listen to self-help videos, while I was in the hospital, between patients, between surgeries, driving to and from the hospital. I would listen to self-help videos during lunchtime, when I had time to eat. I would listen to self-help videos on, early in the morning, late at night. It's what I did at night before I went to bed. That's how I learned to do these Facebook Lives, and that's how I learned about Periscope. It's how I learned how to edit my videos, I changed my circle of influence, I have these thought leaders that I listen to. I made friends with a lot of bariatric surgeons all over the world on Facebook. They became my circle of influence. Not my colleagues, not the other people in the hospital, right? I'm always looking to up-level. So that's going to be the next thing I'm going to tell you. Now, some people don't like this. Some people are like, dude, that Dr. Vuong, he just wants me to get rid of my family. Yeah, I do, if they're dragging you down. So up-level your circle, okay? And I've done videos on this about how you up-level your circle, right? How you reach out, how you give value. People will message me on Facebook, a private message this long, and get mad when I don't respond. I'm like, dude, you're a total stranger. I don't know you. Why would I respond to you? I don't know your background. I know you're leaving shit out. The way you up-level your circle is you provide value to the person you're trying to reach. You offer to volunteer. You offer to run one of my Facebook pages or groups, to administer it for me, to help me out. You offer to help me sell tickets to Velocity, or offer to bring people or become a champion to your city so you can bring a Dr. V symposium there. That's how you get people of influence into your life. Does that make sense what I'm saying? And I only tell you, remember what I promised to you guys is I only tell you to do what I've done. And this is how I got my mentors. When I was down low, when I was flat broke, when I had lost everything in Hurricane Ike, when I was starting over, man, I reached out to people that I respected, and I said, how can I help you? How can I serve you? How can I be around you? Right? And then I showed up. They said, well, come to my conference, and it would be a huge price tag on it. Not $97, $99 like what you guys for a weekend in Vegas with me. I had to pay thousands of dollars. And I'd get there and I'd show up with a smile on my face. How can I help? Clean up trash, pick up trash, help people, pass off the food, make sure people had drinks, Like I was just a nice, decent human. That's what you have to do. And then they all mentored me. They all became my really good friends. That's what you have to do. All right? So you got to up-level your circle. You got to bring value. Now here's the last point, and I'll leave you with this. When you're changing your circle of influence, ask yourself this question. Would I change my life for theirs? Would I switch places with them? And if the answer is no, do not take their advice. I'll say that one more time. Ask yourself, would I change my life for their life? And if the answer is no, do not take their advice. If you've got a fat aunt who's trying to give you dieting advice, you look at her and say, would I change my life for her life? If the answer is no, don't follow it. Right? If you think somebody's successful, but he or she is out there cheating on their spouse and they're trying to give you marriage advice, and you don't want a new marriage, you don't want to be cheating on your spouse, do not take their advice. It's a very simple rule, but it's really helped me, and it clears my mind from all the chatter, all the talk, and I love the doctors who work in the hospitals, doctors and nurses, but I'm going to tell you, most of them are living paycheck to paycheck. Most of them are stressed out, really stressed out, like don't have time, you have 7 minutes to see your primary care doctor, they have big bags under their eyes, they have a short fuse, they blow up all the time, they don't look like they're very happy, they look like they barely sleep, they don't really get to do things they want to do, they don't get to go on vacations. Most nurses have to work 2 jobs in order to pay all their bills. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people think nurses make a lot of money. They do, because they work 2 jobs. And so I said to myself, dude, I wouldn't change my life for their life. So if I wouldn't change my life for their life, I'm not really going to take their advice. I don't like what I see in that profession, so I'm not going to take their advice. Which meant, well, who do I take my advice from? So I had to go seeking. I had to go find new mentors. I had to find a new circle of influence, new people to hang out with. I had to find new information, different information, right? Does that make sense? That's what I had to do to change my life. That's what you have to do. You must do that in order to change your life after weight loss surgery. Otherwise, you're at too high of a risk, weight regain, unhappy life. And I do not want that for you. I love you guys very much. I'll see you next time at the next Real Talk. Hi, Dr. Vuong here. If you loved that video, I hope you will check out velocity2020.com. I want to meet you in person. This is my big annual conference in Vegas. It's amazing. It's not just about weight loss surgery, but it's about taking your life up to the next level. You're going to meet the best people, the best speakers, the best audience possible. You're going to really take your life up to the next level. 2020 is all about vision, clarity, and focus. We're going to show you how to find your vision, what you really want to do with your life, get crystal clear, clarity, and then find your laser focus to do what you need to do to have the amazing life that you deserve. Hope to see you there. Till I get to you.